Throughout 2018, we'll be using your batteries to support the electricity network on Bruny. We'll be using them and paying you for using them in two different ways. The first way we'd like to use your battery is to pay you to keep a certain amount of energy stored in your battery in case we need to use some of it during an upcoming period of peak demand on the island. We call this an energy reserve payment because you're getting paid to reserve some of your stored energy for us. Importantly, we will tell you beforehand how much you will be paid for reserving that energy for us, and you'll be paid that amount whether we end up using all, some, or none of it.
The amount of energy that we will ask your battery to store for us, and hence the size of the energy reserve payment that you will receive, depends on a number of things. It depends on the size of your battery, the size of your inverter, how large we're forecasting the peak consumption on Bruny Island to be, and where exactly you are located on the island. During a peak event, you can use energy in your home just as you normally would. If there's extra energy above the reserve level stored in your battery, then that's where that energy will come from. But if you need more, it'll be simply supplied from the grid. Should your battery be nearly empty and not much sun be expected on a day that we're anticipating a peak event, then your battery will be charged up to the reserve level from the grid supply. In this event, the energy reserve payment always accounts for any additional costs to you of charging the battery from the grid.
During the peak demand event, you can still use energy in your home in the same way you normally would, and after the peak demand period ends, you'll go back to being able to use all of the stored energy in your battery as you would on any other normal day. And remember, we'll make sure that the reserve payment always leaves you better off than if we hadn't asked you to reserve some of your stored energy for us.